In the 3 months after that encounter with the swarm, I thoroughly studied my own abilities. I possessed the power to devour other creatures. As long as I ate them, I could gain that magical beast's appearance. This wasn't a bloodline ability. My actual bloodline ability was only the raw brute strength inherited from the Golden Divine Dragon. This was likely a unique skill I'd awakened on my own. With this ability, I could rapidly gain new powers. Over those 3 months, I devoured many creatures in the area, but most of their abilities were limited to physical strength, which wasn't much use to me. My body had now grown to nearly 2 meters long. The size increase wasn't that dramatic, but everything else about me had changed considerably. My wings could now support brief flight. My scales had deepened in color. I gazed at the overcast gray sky. These past few days, fewer and fewer wild beasts had been appearing around us. There was only one explanation. Something had arrived in this territory that sat at a whole other level of predator. Mother Raiden had been visibly restless and uneasy. We were in the middle of training in the cave when a wolf, drenched in blood, covered in wounds that came staggering inside. The wolf's right eye had been cleaved off by something, white bone visible beneath the wound. It glared at Mother Raiden with threatening eyes. This was a blazing flame wolf, a tier 4 demon beast, but something had dealt it critical injuries. And while fleeing, it had stumbled into our cave. This creature that had once dominated its territory now looked like a wretched, cornered animal. In a state of sheer panic, the blazing flame wolf summoned flames in its mouth and charged at Mother Raiden. At that range, Mother Raiden had no time to discharge lightning. It had to fight fair. 4 holes were bitten into her by the wolf's fangs. Mother Raiden let out a cry of pain and immediately raked the blazing flame wolf with her claws, adding several more gashes to the wolf's wounds. The 2 little Raidens huddled deep in the cave, trembling. I kept my eyes fixed on the fight. If Mother Raiden lost, none of us had any chance of surviving. I channeled a wind blade and slashed at the blazing flame wolf's eye. It hadn't noticed my attack. The strike hit clean and hard, leaving its body seized in agony. Mother Raiden seized the opening and unleashed a lightning pillar directly at the blazing flame wolf, blasting it dead. The fight was over, but the tension in the air only grew heavier. I knew whatever had been hunting that blazing flame wolf was getting closer. I looked toward the cave entrance. In the darkness loomed a shadow over 10 meters tall, a massive axe in its right hand, a wolf head dangling from its left. It was the blazing flame wolf's companion. Only when it drew close to the cave could I make out what it was, and a cold sweat broke out instantly. A Minotaur, a tier 5 demon beast, one of the lords of the underground's 60th floor. Its body was clad in armor fashioned from armored dragon bones. The great axe in its hand still dripped with blood. The wound across the blazing flame wolf's eye